What is up, YouTube? We're back here with another video of the 2022 teams. And in this video, we have the 2022 Boston Red Sox. So let's not pitter patter. Let's get at her. So behind the dish, we're going to have 97 overall, 2021 ALDS, Christian Vasquez. Overall, it's a very solid card. Good contact, good power, good defense. Obviously not a lot of speed, but that's besides the point. We're not here for speed. We're here to hit big dick dingers. On first, we got Player of the Month, 97 overall, Bobby Dalbec, one of my favorite non-Yankee players. I think Dalbec has a lot of potential to be a very good powerhouse. Pretty decent first baseman. Probably more towards a DH guy as well. But as of right now, I could see him being their first baseman. And he's projected to be their first baseman also. Now, 89 overall, tops now card, Christian Arroyo. This kid came out of nowhere. He bounced around from a couple teams between like the Orioles and I don't know what other teams, but I do remember he was on the Orioles. I think the Indians at one point, or Guardians now. I think maybe the Padres. Don't quote me on that one, but I do know the Guardians and the Orioles because I know the Orioles are a fact. And he just, the Red Sox were like, all right, we'll sign him. He was more or less supposed to be like a platoon bench guy, and then he just came out and started destroying the ball in Boston. So I'm glad he had a good breakout season. At shortstop, we have parallel three, Xander Bogaerts. Another guy I love that's not a Yankee. I think this kid has some good potential at short. You know, or even second, I think he would be better suited at, only because he's not very good defensively. Sure, the card shows he's very good defensively, but if you watch him and you look at the analytics, he's not very good defensively. So that's why, I think he could be more of a second baseman sooner than later. At third base, we have another guy I love that's also not a Yankee. Uh, which is kind of weird to say because I'm a Yankee fan and our mortal enemy besides the Mets is the Red Sox. And I should be hating them, but I can't hate on those three dudes. I love these three dudes. They're fucking awesome. But Rafi Devers, probably one of my favorite swings in the game since 18 or 19. I want to say 19 because that's, I think, when his rookie year was. Or no, it was 18. But I didn't start using him until 19. So, another really good guy. Playing left field, even though he's going to be more of the DH, JD Martinez. Again, the whole point of these videos is to put the best product on field, and that's having JD in the lineup and putting Verdugo on the bench. So JD in the lineup obviously is putting out the best product there because he has a amazing swing. He has a monstrous bat. And if Verdugo had like his flashback card from last year, the finest card, I would 100% throw him out there over JD, but he doesn't. He has his live series, and that's about it. So you can't really do much about that. Playing center field, who just recently got extended by the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez, or Enrique, as his real name is. So he is more of a super utility. He could play all the outfield positions and everywhere on the infield except for first. Great bat. They boosted the hell out of this card when he was tearing it up in the postseason. Great all around defensively for this card. Great offensively. Speed, I would have liked to see a little bit higher in terms of what it is, but it'll go up as we parallel him eventually. So yeah, that's Enrique or Kike Hernandez. And then in right field, who I think is their projected right fielder, or could be their projected center fielder, Jaron Duran. This kid has all of the talent in the world. I think he had a very good, strong rookie year. I think he'll be strong in his sophomore year. Very good contact, very good power, pretty solid defense, and amazing speed. I think that was like one of his pluses when he was a prospect was his contact, power, or some power, more or less his contact and his speed, being able to get out there. I could see this kid being more or less like a Jacoby Ellsbury-esque player, but with probably more power and a little bit more defense. But yeah, this is 94 overall. And then obviously Enrique and JD are 99s. On the bench, as you saw before, we have Alex Verdugo, probably their actual center slash right fielder or left fielder, but as of right now, he's not for this team build. Backup catcher Kevin Plawecki had a pretty solid year for them. I think he hit like 13 home runs. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Uh, they grabbed off the Yankees Tim LeCastro. I looked up on Baseball Reference. For some reason, he's not. Ooh, excuse me. He's not there, but I do remember them grabbing him. They could have released him, but as I know of right now, he's still on the team. And then they just got back Jackie Bradley Jr., who is more or less like a streaky kind of hitter. You could have really hot streaks, you could have really cold streaks. Doesn't really hit for power, doesn't really hit for average. He's more of a defensive first guy, which is what everyone knew him as. So, they got him back. They traded him to the Brewers, or traded Renfroe to the Brewers for him and like a prospect or two. And then Ronald Hernandez, who I think I'm going to change to somebody else real quick. I think I'm going to change it to Jonathan Arroyo. I don't know how you say his name. Or do I want to change it to Jack? No, I'm going to change it to Jack because he has speed other than Tim LeCastro. So we got to have somebody else. On the pitching side of things, we have Nathan Eovaldi, who's going to be getting the nod in this game. Rich Hill, Chris Sale, James Paxton, and Michael Wacha. They signed Wacha, Paxton, and Hill this past offseason before the lockout, obviously. I don't have 99 Sale. He's going for a fuck ton of stubs along with James Paxton. But I do plan on having James Paxton by the next video after the lockout is over. And then, teams resume signing free agents. So I do plan on having 99 Sale, hopefully, and 99 Paxton for the next video. On the bullpen side of things, the bullpen is fairly weak. They lost a couple guys in terms of Ottavino, Robles, Richards, and, a couple of the other guys. But on the bullpen side of things, we have Jay Groom, who I didn't play at all. So I don't know how he has a card, but he didn't play at all, according to Baseball Reference. You got Darwinzon Hernandez, Phillips Valdez, Mr. Hirokazu Sawamura, Josh Taylor, Ryan Brazier, who just got signed to an extension as well, Matt Barnes, and Garrett Whitlock. So that's the team. And then the order of the lineup is going to go Jaron Duran, Kike Hernandez, Xander Bogaerts, Rafi Devers, Bobby Dalbec, JD Martinez, Christian Arroyo, and Christian Vasquez. For the uniforms, for the road unis, we went with the 1931 road unis. I was originally going to go with the 08s, but I didn't have those, and I wanted to go with the 40s, but I didn't have those either. So I just went with the next best ones that I liked, which was the 31s. And then on the home side of things, I went with the 76s. Gotta give some of the old school Boston guys from the 70s that dominated some credit. So we got those guys. All right, let's get into it. Let's play in Boston. Nathan Eovaldi. All right, we got Nathan Eovaldi versus who? 97 Cliff Lee parallel Ford. Okay.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we bring you
playing the Chandler Wolves, 122 and 137.
Charlotte and Boston's Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Charlotte, the third baseman, Trey.
Now here's the first offering. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. In there. he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's a big oof. That's a big oof for Xander Bogaerts, but you know what? We got to power through it. That's all that matters.
After the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, right on the curveball as this one's whacked into right center for a base hit. And he's safe. Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Sorry, it's one run.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Center fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now it'll be Bryce Harper. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
All right, we only gave up 1. That's not bad. Could have been a lot worse.
And now in the box,
Could have been
Jaron
much,
Duran.
much worse.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Jaron
Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall.
Jaron Duran almost ties the game, and homie fucking instantly quit. Homie instantly fucking quit. He said, nah, fuck that shit. What? I'm sorry, bro. What? How you gonna fucking quit, bro? How? Fucking, it's a 1-1 game. What'd you think, you were gonna have an easy dub, bro? Brody thought he was gonna have an easy dub, bro. All right, chat. I guess that's the 2022 Red Sox. All right, chat. And YouTube comments. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.